Okay, so it's currently like a little after 3:30. What I do today? Today is Monday. Oh yeah, didn't go to sleep until after 4. Got up after 8 o'clock, but I still did my 8. I got up at like 8:15, I think, and did 8 o'clock abs. Then went right back to sleep. Woke up and what did we do today? oh, yeah, we just chilled in the house. I really like my life is pretty boring for the most part. I really don't do too much every day. Um, Mentally, I'm okay. I still keep thinking about their fucking dad. Oh, the reason, I had this crazy fucking dream about him last night. And, well, I can't say last night, this morning. And I wanted to hit him up and tell him, like, I hope he's safe and I wish he's safe and stuff like that because it was fucked up. Like, it was a fucked up dream. So, um, so from what I'm gonna just try to, if I close my eyes, because I'm thinking, okay, so somebody in their family, because he got people in their family that's really fucking nosy, okay? And, unfortunately, I'm just being real. Unfortunately, they related to my children. Unfucking fortunately. But yeah, so one of the older people, who I'm not gonna say their name, it was like, oh yeah, you had to hear what Gracious was saying on the phone. They got an app where you can pay such and such and you could hear blah blah blah. So they handed me the phone and then went downstairs and they were like, oh, I'm gonna pay for such and such so you could hear what she said. Basically trying to like dry snitch on Gracious. But somehow the phone was Sherelle's phone or something, but I had access to the phone. So I ended up texting him, whoever's phone it was, I was texting him and I went to call him and I think he had text back like, oh, I'm at work, blah, 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 doing something. And he said some, and I said, baby, with a question mark. And then he wrote like, oh, so the baby isn't mine, it's that other dude's, huh? And then immediately um, something happened where I remember I think I was trying to talk to him about something, like just fast forward like completely two separate dreams, or it could have been another dream, same dream, different time, I don't know. So he was saying something about cheating on me or whatever. He was like, yeah, your mom knew the whole time, such and such. You can ask your mom. So wherever we were at, all I did was have to like leave out and go to like a different floor or something. I asked my mom, and she was like laying down on a bed or like on a fucking pallet or some shit, or whatever. And I think she was like, yeah, such and such. But then fast forward, I remember being shown this video of him, and it was him and other people, and they were like drugged up. You can tell that they were drugged up. But I'm watching a video that someone else recorded, and they just were doing disgusting things to him, like sodomy and making him do stuff that obviously he wasn't conscious enough. He wasn't conscious to know that he was doing these things or whatever. So I remember after seeing the video, I just remember crying, like, oh my God, why would somebody do this to him? Like, why would they try to hurt him? Whatever. Like, they were really, like, it was disgusting. It was like men were walking into the room and they were doing stuff to him and all this stuff like that. And he wasn't the only guy there that was, I guess, drugged up or under the influence, whatever. It was other people too. And yeah, I just remember waking up like, that's fucked up, But in the dream, I remember trying to talk to him and ask him, like, is he okay? Like, you should be safe and blah, blah, blah. And he didn't obviously have any recollection of what had happened to him, but I didn't want to tell him what I seen, because He, even in the dream, I realized, Sherelle's the type of person, like, he knows everything, and you can't tell somebody who knows everything anything, so even if I'd have told him, like, oh, I such and such happened to you, blah blah blah, he probably would have spazzed on me in a dream. And this is, my subconscious in the dream telling my dream self the same shit. But I just remember when I actually woke up just feeling like, what the fuck? And I wanted to hit him up and tell him, but you know um it would have been no point. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I still care for him. I'm always going to care for him and stuff like that. And I'm gonna wish the best for him, and I'm always just gonna wish things were different, because, like, I want a family, I want my family, I want shit to be cool. But even though everything never was, my sister tried to call me, even though nothing was ever ultimately cool, um you know like, I'm not gonna say I'm like, oh, I'm pressed to have a man, I'm pressed to have a husband, I'm pressed to but I want my family. Like, I want to establish something. I want the family YouTube channel. Like, I want to be pregnant right now. I want to be pregnant for the next 3 years. Like, I want to bring beautiful babies into this world. I want to cook dinner for my man and have awesome family trips. Like, I want to do shit like that, whatever. Like, I don't want to be a single mother. I don't want to be a single parent. That shit fucking sucks. But you know, when you try to do things instead of waiting on God, and you think that and instead of you don't, shit just is at a disarray, and it sucks. But yeah, I wish I didn't think about him at all, or think about what he's doing or whatever. I mean, I really don't really think too much about what he's doing for the most part during the day. I'm focused on my own shit. But um, it'd be, sometimes it cross my mind. It's like, when I'm thinking about him, I wonder if he's thinking about me. Or should not even think about me if he's thinking about the kids, shit like that. And that's just the sap in me, because I said, like, I always have love for him and stuff like that. Everything wasn't all bad. It was, definitely more bad than good, for sure. But, like, I was secluded in the house for fucking 4 fucking years, and he was, quote unquote, my only friend. So, now, when the girls were sleeping, it'd just be me and him, or me watching him play the game and shit like that. I'd be missing moments like that. I don't miss, the anxiety behind it, because, I'd be like, okay, chill, I'm cool chilling with him. And then it'll set in, like, okay, if I put, like, it's only a matter of time before he's gonna ask me to do something sexual with him, and I never used to look forward to that. So, that used to be, I never was able to really enjoy the down moments, because it was always something with him, and it just never was. Yeah. But yeah, that was my dream today when I woke up, so it kind of threw me off. So, I try to pray when I first wake up, but I definitely I don't remember if I prayed when I first wake up, which is something I definitely need to start doing. But yeah, it kind of threw me off a little bit, and just made me think about, I don't know what he's involved with, or who he's involved with, or whatever. But I just hope he's okay, and I hope he is safe, because that shit was scary. And I remember in my dream I was crying. I think I woke up and I might have been crying. Like, it was so fucked up. Like, I wish, as I'm talking or I'm thinking about it, I wish a bubble would come out of my head so you guys can see the fucked up shit. But yeah, other than that, chill today. Gracious has a play date tomorrow/today, because it's gonna be like 90 degrees. Yeah. Oh, my brother fixed my bike, because I was having issues with my bike that my dad got me. Gracious doing too fucking much. Excuse me. So hyped to get into the bike trailer. She fucking hops in it, makes the bike fall over, so my fucking belt done broke. The fucking kickstand was wobbly, and the frame of the bike in the back was a little bent, so the tire would on the metal part anytime I rode, so I would have to ride standing most of the time, just so, not put as much pressure on myself, if that makes sense. It was way harder to ride sitting down. But he bent it, and he bent it back and fixed it for me, so that was exciting. I made my shake. I'm excited for that. You know, a lot of people are noticing my weight gain and my, my change and stuff like that. And a lot of people are wanting to, you know, drink the drink, So I'm thinking about different ideas and how I can, you know, produce that, and that could be another source of income. Like, I'm just so excited for so many things, and my mind is just everywhere on so many things I want to do, But I'm thankful for that. And another thing that I said too, a lot of people that have been distractions and stuff like that, I prayed for, if it's meant for me, God bless, and if it's not, God, block it, and literally within the past week or two, let's say within the past 2 weeks, I've gotten tested. People have come and gone. Conversations have started and ended without me even having to entertain or put any energy behind it. So I'm just, I just feel so blessed and favored, and I just know things are gonna keep working in our favor, and I'm excited for the future. I just pray that God gives me direction and tell me where to move, because I'm ready to move. But I don't want to make any premature steps without His guidance, because every time I do that, I always end up fucking myself over, and I'm not trying to do that anymore. But okay, I'm about to go to sleep. Sita's falling asleep. Gracious has been asleep for a couple hours now, thankfully. And yeah, that's about it. I just, yeah. I even was thinking about adopting. I don't know if I can adopt because of the, the history with everything that happened between me and their dad. I don't know, but I would love to adopt a child. Like, I just want a baby right now. I really want a baby. Like, I really want, I want that ideal, my husband just loves me so much, and we just, I just want that. I can't wait. I mean, I can't wait for it because I don't want to make any more mistakes, and I don't want to just be having, being a baby mom, and having mad baby dads. Like, I'm good. I fucked up once. I'm not trying to do that shit again. I did the bullshit the first time. Like, I'm not trying to fuck up no more. One and done. I learned my lesson. I'm good. So yeah, that's about it. Let me go to sleep because I have to get up in about 4 hours to do my 8 a.m. ab workout. My skin is looking a lot better. I mean, I still got this little bit of dark spot in this little bit, but overall, I think it was the biotin that was making my skin break out. I stopped taking that. Just stopped because I didn't have time. Like, I want long hair, but I don't want long hair in a bumpy ass face. Like, it's never that deep. It's never that deep. But yeah. Okay, that's it. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow.